Censored lights. If you watch the podcast, you'll notice very often Fern's lights go off in the office, but I think it's valuable because your coaches will inevitably leave the lights on.
So every light in the facility is motion censored, every single one of them.
Smart.
Yeah, so all of the thermostats are Wi-Fi enabled, and then every single one of the lights in the facility is motion censored. And people are like, what if it turns off in the middle of the day? Well, then there's nobody in there and the lights don't need to be on.
Yeah,
so
just do this.
So, so like when we walk in here and
This is the coolest area. This is where I would spend the most time because I don't like to work out, but I like to lay down. Tell us about
I'll call myself out, and these are actually getting run. But like again, going back to that fake leather, like that's what happens when people spend a lot of time.
Katie, slow-mo this.
Don't slow-mo it, just leave it exactly like that. No, but this is something, this was always like something that I always wanted in the facility, was just like a genuine like hangout room. And that's why we made this. So this took like 2 weeks, all this pallet wall, like we did this ourselves. We literally cut and nailed pallets to the wall, and we spent several weeks doing that. With rooms like this is where I think you can do like, so I think like sports bars and stuff like that, like memorabilia on the wall is what gives like a vibe, right?
It's so cool. I mean,
like all the seminar staff shirts, different things that mean a lot to our gym. So like Marston was a member at our gym. We give away the Susan Davis Award every single year. She was a member at our gym for like 7.5 years. This is a gift from one of our members. Got the games played over here.
Check out the gameplay. Those people don't realize we get coins every year.
Yeah, so these are all the coins, and then I've got a couple that are not mounted in there. And then on the other side over here,
well, you bypassed a couple cool things.
Oh yeah,
the boots. I used these at the house this morning. Very cool.
I'm shocked that you brought them back. Actually,
I actually put them in front of the door this morning. It was like, I can't forget these because I won't be back here.
Yeah.
The cryo booth that we've talked about. Did somebody make this?
Yep.
Oh, it's just metal on the wall.
Yep.
And I think it's important to know, like, the vibe here also is very one of, like, patriotism, which makes sense considering Fern was in the military, his wife is still active duty. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with supporting America, right? So, pretty cool with that. Like I said, there's coffee everywhere. Are people allowed to just come in and literally grab a Keurig?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, right? I mean, they're not expensive, but they're not free either, right? You're going out and buying those. Can we open this?
I don't know. Let's see.
Not too bad.
You want to see this? These were wedding gifts.
That's cool. Somebody made those for you?
Somebody made these for me.
That's when you know you've created a cool vibe. Somebody makes you shit like that for your wedding.
They're actually too heavy for you to use. Watch.
Oh my God. I get so strong eating. So you got.
They're 1 kilogram. This is when you know you're truly dedicated to eating. If you're not serious about your fitness unless you eat with dumbbells.
Dude, if best hour of their day doesn't make it, that's our next plan. Because imagine you tell me, hey, get fit while eating. Right. That's a cool. You got the Dyson, which so obviously little stuff. That's a $400 vacuum, but it's super helpful if you just want to zip stuff up. You got the original. This is for those that haven't been around for a long time. This shirt right here. That's a real signature from Coach Glassman, but this was the original shirt that was given out at level 1s, like circa 2005, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
It's highly uncomfortable. It's like, I think it's a Gildan.
It is.
It's a and it's a weird sand color.
It feels like wool.
Yeah. Now you get like I think a Noble certificate for a while. You got Reebok. Also back in the day, pretty recently.
The level 2 shirts used to be navy blue.
Yeah, they used to be blue, so it was a big deal to earn that, like for Fern, for myself, because now you're not just a red shirt, you're a blue shirt. Yeah. Which way should we go?
We can go this way. Yeah, so then we have an additional lobby out this way. There's 2 more restrooms over here.
After you, Katie.
So this lobby just kind of goes back out to the parking lot. But again, talking about like culture and stuff like that, like these are all of the medals and trophies from the weightlifting team. So they have multiple national championships, and they train out of here, and like a really, really big weightlifting team here. So yeah, this is one of the first things you see when you come on the weightlifting side is just, if you're trying to be, a top in the industry. So like Brendan Phil, Brendan, and Nicole. They're 3 of our weightlifting coaches. That's them at nationals. Phil just placed second at the most recent national championships.
I think that's really cool too. How if he's talking to somebody, probably gives them a different entrance.
Right.
You know, so it's obviously some weightlifters are like, oh, I don't do CrossFit. I don't want to do CrossFit. Well, you know, because I'm in CrossFit Rife. Well, we have it's like a separate gym, even though it's not.
But it's really important, and we've talked a lot about this. Is yes, we do 2 things here, but it's one team.
I think, of course, you need that.
And there's a.
And it's nice to have that slight separation.
It is separated, but what you'll find is like there's no like shitty feelings towards each other like everybody gets. It's like, no, we respect what you do, and we respect what you do, and it's cool. There's a lot of ribbing that goes on there.
Well, and what's the burly dude's name? The intern.
Oh, Justin. Yeah.
Like Justin was talking to Katie and I yesterday, and he's actually weightlifting right now, but he's still going through your intern process. So
yeah, because he was ramping up for a competition, so he came off of the training and was just CrossFit and was just training for CrossFit.
Before you show us this sauna room, I didn't even notice this yesterday, but you have a whole nother conference room.
Yeah.
So probably have some. Is this where you have some coaches meetings?
I'll do some coaches meetings or some consults in here, but this is getting ready to get an entire revamp again. So I'm going to turn this into a coach's lounge essentially.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
What's with the
This for the cryotherapy stuff.
Oh, smart. Yeah. Cool. Is this real? Oh, I thought it was like Chick-fil-A pills. It looks like it's a pill bottle.
Chick-fil-A's.
What is it? Barbecue pills. I didn't realize you can get a barbecue sauce. Cool.
Little Chick-fil-A pills that taste like chicken nuggets.
I would eat them. I would eat them as long as it's not in my fasting window.